Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you every auction gun that is currently available in the auction house. This took me a long time to get. Every single auction gun. Now this will not include the Kukri machete and the Spitfire revolving sniper because I don't really want to grind for a Kukri right now, and that's also not a gun. And the Spitfire is like, what, about 7 million right now? I will probably grind for one before they get to like 10 million because they're just going to keep going up. But here we go. We're going to start with the cheapest one, the guy caught chain pistol. This is a pretty average pistol. It's what most people go for as their first auction weapon. Hold on real quick. I actually tested on a real person here. An NPC. The only one here have them in the background of the video, but as you saw, it does 12 damage to the body and 26 to the head. Not bad. It has an okay range and a decent reload of like, I think 20 seconds. Now let's check out its bit more expensive, around the same price counterpart, the rifle. Now the rifle, I believe, does the exact same stats as the pistol, but it has a much tighter range or shot, and I believe it shoots a bit faster, maybe a bit slower. The reload is longer. Also, each individual bullet is also longer to reload. So yeah. I don't know why you'd want to use this one over the pistol. I guess it just has a bigger capacity. Alright, number 2, we're going for some very good pistols. The Lancaster pistol, doing 76 to the head and 42 to the body. That's not bad. Pretty good pistol, one of the best in the auction house. But the only problem is its drop off. If I get back here, it's headshot. If I can even land one. Okay, it's still 76. Yeah, see, you already see the fall off. So if I get right here, it does 42 damage. I guess they made the fall off a bit less, because the last time I used this gun, the fall off was very bad. Yeah, 74 already right here. So you already start to lose damage. They might have buffed the Lancaster. Next, the Schwarzelos, and the last time I talked about this thing, it actually got a buff. It now shoots 8 bullets instead of the usual 7, so it got put back at its original glory of 8 bullets instead of being 7. But it also got a nerf, only 24 damage instead of 26, and it can no longer 2-tap to the head, which is kind of sad, but it's also probably for the best, because it's just, you doing that and 2-tapping, Also, its range, so not like its drop off, but its range got increased. I don't know if you can really tell that, but definitely has way better range than the Lancaster. It only goes for about 100k right now on the second-hand market. About 120 in the auction. Alright, next one. The muskets here. Or the cap locks. The Jezile musket. Now, a lot of people like dog on the Jezile. I personally like the Jezile for being just a nice, quick gun. 120 to the head, 80 to the body. It's very good. Has 100% horseback accuracy. So if you're hunting on horseback, yes, it's probably the gun for you. Most people compare this to the Hawken musket as it came out in the same update, but I preferably like the Jezile because if you think about it, the Jezile is actually easier to grind for because I've had, 3 Jeziles. This is actually, I had a high serial one, the 8,300th one, and this is actually the 8,299th one, which is pretty funny. So, yeah, and then obviously 80 to the body, so it's pretty good. Next, we have the Hexagon. This is a very unique gun because it does, I believe, 40 to the body, but I have the axe damage upgrade, so if you want to max out logging, I think this does 50 damage max, so exact same stats as a Kukri. I guess you get a Kukri with a gun, but this actually swings slower than most axes, but you do get that makeup of it doing 150 to the head, which is even more than the Jez. I don't actually know what it does to the body, so we're going to find out here, because I don't use this gun much. It only does 60 to the body. So you're getting higher head damage for lower body damage, which, that's not bad. That's not bad. And finally, we have the Patterson Navy. I've already done a separate review of this gun, but we'll just, oh, I didn't equip it. I guess I already had it equipped. We'll just do a quick review of it right here. It's a very high-hitting pistol. It's the most expensive gun in the auction house right now besides the Spitfire. Has 100% accuracy, it's 72 to the head, no longer does 80 to the head, and it has 40 to the body. This is an overall pretty high overhyped pistol, but it's kind of worth, as it has a very high fanning speed, as you just saw there, which is pretty good. But what are the guns that I would recommend getting? Number one, do not buy a Patterson. These things are very expensive. I feel like they're overrated. I use mine just because I spent a ton of days grinding for it. If you're just gonna be like a auction house person, like you want to have some guns in the auction house, I'd say skip the guy cot, go straight for a Schwarzschild. It's only like 40, 50k more. Get the Lancaster next. Definitely get a Lancaster. Lancasters are very good for short and medium range, and the Schwarzschilds can be for long and medium range. Well, Patterson is definitely medium, long range, short range for its fanny. The Axagon, this is a neat gun, I guess, if you want. I guess I already had it equipped, but the Axagon is pretty cool. It's not very much use for it unless you want to, like, go like bam, bam, and like two-tap them. That is pretty useful. I have been in that situation before where I can just shoot them, and switching to my, like, side weapon is, like, gonna get me killed, because I'll probably get shot in that in a couple seconds, so I'll just do this and go. If I actually would hit my shots, but I can't. And then there's no really use to buy a Jezile unless you're, like, a hunter or something, or you, like taking over forts and you just need a really long gun, or long range gun that doesn't have a scope. So you can just, like, quick scope things really quick. Sorry, my phone keeps on it. Whoa, that's bright. And you just need a really quick shooting gun. Sorry for my camera quality, guys. You just need a nice long-range gun. It's iron sights. I never use the iron sights. I could be, like, here to shoot something. Oh. Gotta reload here. But yeah, it's a very good gun. It's one of the better cap locks in this game. So yeah, that is the review of every auction weapon. I'm probably not gonna... I might start grinding for a Spitfire. That might be like a summer thing where I have a ton of time to just grind for stuff. But yeah, that is the review. The Jezile musket, the guy cut chain pistol, the Admiral's Axagon, the guy cut chain pistol. Oh, this is the carbine. The Lancaster, the Schwarzschild, and finally the Patterson Navy. Yeah, so that is the review. See you guys in the next one.